Hi, my name is Dave Ruig, and this is a quick introduction to a free open source virtual cycling app that I wrote with the help of Anthropic's Claude AI. It's a similar experience to Rovi or Zwift, though this uses a user-created video rather than a professionally shot video or a virtual environment that's more like a game. So you shoot the video, you record that ride using your bike computer, and you bring those onto a PC or a Mac, and this will sync the GPS information with the video. I've been playing around with a DJI Osmo 360 camera. The 360 cameras like this and the Insta360 X5 or X4 or any of those have stabilization built in. So you bring the recorded video into a PC or Mac editing app. DJI Studio is what you use for the DJI, and you reframe it to a less than 360 view, and a couple of clicks and you get stabilization. So it stabilizes to the normal direction that you're traveling, and you don't see the small handlebar movements, and it's much easier to watch than shooting with an older action camera. Some of those also have stabilization built in. If you want a full-on Windows installer, those are available here. I'll have the description or the links in the description. Mac and PC are supported. It's an unsigned app, so you'll have to allow or have admin rights to install it probably. And by the way, this repository is GitHub, which is designed for developers to upload their repositories of projects they're working on. So let's start the app, and I'll show you its basic functions. I'll try to get this sort of out of the way of my image here. The format that you need to use is called TCX. That's a common interchange format for GPS information for things like bike computers, and I believe that's supported by all the major training applications like Garmin Connect and Strava and Training Peaks. So you'll have to figure out how to export that format in the TCX file format. And video can be pretty much anything or any format that is playable on a PC. We don't support full 360 video yet. That might be kind of interesting if you want to use head-mounted display or Meta glasses or something. But the stabilized video is really a game changer, at least from my perspective, for using a smart trainer. There is a ghost file. You can leave this blank and it won't display, but this can be either your ride, just copy and paste the TCX file from there, or someone else's ride on that same route. This can operate in two modes. Standalone mode would be where our application drives the trainer and supplies the resistance information to it. Or you can use a Garmin or Wahoo bike computer if they have a virtual cycling mode to drive the trainer and supply its great information. And of course you can still run this app, and in that mode it would just display speed, power, cadence, and so forth, and not the great information, or not be controlling the resistance of the trainer. So it has two modes. The normal one you would use with a Bluetooth compatible FTMS trainer, and that's the standard that these all use. But today we're just going to do a demo, and that's the sim mode. So it starts in windowed mode, and you may not be able to see all these menus if I don't move it out of the way of my face here. I have to kind of size it so it doesn't get too far to the right. We support imperial and metric units. There is a submenu that lets you change the interface. I won't go into details here. I'll do another video explaining more of this stuff. But basically you can change the size of the map overlay and the speed, power, cadence, and other pills. We have, normally this is the way I use it, full screen mode. If you hit the M key, you'll get a complete route overview. If you hit it again, you'll get a moving map. There's that virtual partner. It's just a cube at this point. Maybe in the future it could be a fully rigged animated human. If you want to turn that off, just hit C. The virtual partner's position is still shown up here, how far ahead or behind it is, and also on the map. I guess that's about it for now. If you have questions, and particularly if you have comments about what you think of this app, is it useful to you? Would you like me to add more features to it? How does it compare to what you're using today if you're on one of the other platforms like Zwift or Rovi or MyWish or KinoMap, or I think Training Peaks also has something similar. Again, those are, except for MyWish, those are all paid apps, and this is and will continue to be completely free. And I'm hoping to develop it further and make it useful for the virtual cycling community. Thanks for your time.